Did you know that most seniors experience a significant decline in health after turning 70? But what if I told you that your golden years could be your most vibrant ones yet? Meet James Miller, a 74-year-old retired teacher from Boston who thought fatigue, loneliness, and loss of purpose were just inevitable parts of aging. I used to wake up feeling drained, James recalls. My garden, which once brought me joy, became a burden. Even simple tasks felt overwhelming. I began to wonder, is this what getting older is all about? Like many seniors, James believed declining health was unavoidable. But then he discovered 6 science-backed secrets that completely transformed his life. Today, he's more energetic and fulfilled than he's been in years, and I'm going to share exactly how he did it. Before we dive in, let me know which city you're watching from in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health tips for seniors. Now let's start with the most crucial secret that could add years to your life. One that James wishes he'd known much earlier. 1. Proactive health monitoring. When was your last health checkup? For many seniors, the answer might be too long ago. Recent Mayo Clinic research reveals something startling. Over 60% of adults over 70 wait until they feel sick before seeing a doctor. Yet this approach could be shortening your lifespan significantly. Dr. Sarah Thompson, a leading geriatric specialist at Mayo Clinic, explains why this matters so much. After 70, your body sends different signals. The warning signs you could easily notice at 50 might be subtler now. That's why waiting until you feel unwell can be dangerous. By then, many conditions have already progressed. James Miller learned this lesson firsthand. I used to pride myself on never needing a doctor, he shares. Then during a routine checkup, one my daughter practically dragged me to, they caught my high blood pressure before it caused any damage. It was a wake-up call I'll never forget. The latest research from the National Institute on Aging shows that seniors who get regular checkups live an average of 5 to 7 years longer than those who don't. Think about that. Regular monitoring could give you extra years with your grandchildren, more time to pursue your passions, more moments to cherish. But what exactly should you monitor? Start with these essential checks: blood pressure readings twice monthly, weight changes weekly, and any new aches or unusual fatigue daily. Keep a simple health journal. Nothing fancy, just basic notes about how you feel each day. James uses a small notebook by his coffee maker, making it part of his morning routine. Schedule quarterly checkups with your primary care physician, even if you feel fine. Medicare covers most preventive services, making regular monitoring accessible. Your doctor can track subtle changes that you might miss and catch potential issues before they become serious problems. The peace of mind is priceless, James reflects. Now I know I'm not just hoping to stay healthy, I'm actively working towards it. My doctor recently told me my numbers look better than they did 5 years ago. Remember, proactive health monitoring isn't about finding problems, it's about preventing them. It's about taking control of your health destiny. Think of it as regular maintenance for your most precious possession, your well-being. I'd love to hear from you. When was your last checkup? Share in the comments below. Your story might inspire others to take this crucial step toward a longer, healthier life. Now, speaking of staying healthy, let's talk about another powerful secret that completely changed James's life. One that doesn't require any special equipment or expensive treatments. Second strategic movement is life, especially after 70. Yet many seniors find themselves sitting more and moving less. A groundbreaking Harvard Health study reveals something concerning. The average person over 70 spends nearly 80% of their waking hours sitting. But here's the good news. Even small changes in how much you move can add years to your life. Dr. Michael Roberts from Harvard Medical School puts it simply. For seniors, movement isn't just about exercise, it's about longevity. Our research shows that just 30 minutes of gentle movement daily can increase lifespan by up to 4 years. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about consistent, gentle movement that your body can handle comfortably. Remember James, he started exactly where many of you might be, mostly sedentary, watching TV and feeling too tired to move much. My daughter gave me a pedometer, he recalls, and I was shocked to see I was only taking about 1,000 steps a day. That's when I knew something had to change. James started small, just 10 minutes of walking around his neighborhood each morning. The first week was tough, he admits. I had to rest on my neighbor's bench halfway through, but each day got a little easier. Gradually, he extended his walks to 15 minutes, then 20, and now he comfortably walks for 30 minutes daily. Recent studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who engage in regular, moderate movement have better balance, stronger bones, and sharper minds. The key is finding movement you enjoy. For James, it's morning walks. For others, it might be gentle swimming, Tai Chi, or even dancing in your living room. Here's a safe way to start. Stand up during TV commercials and march in place. Try chair exercises while reading. Walk around your house during phone calls. These simple movements add up throughout the day. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Now I have more energy than I've had in years, James shares. I can play with my grandkids without getting winded. I even started a walking group in my neighborhood. We call ourselves the Golden Steppers. What type of movement brings you joy? Maybe it's gardening, dancing, or simply walking with a friend? Share your favorite way to stay active in the comments below. Your idea might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. Now let's talk about something that goes hand in hand with movement: proper nutrition. What you eat can either fuel your activity or leave you feeling drained. The next secret transformed not just James's energy levels, but his entire outlook on life. 3. Nutrition and hydration. What you eat after 70 can make the difference between merely surviving and truly thriving. Recent NIH research reveals a startling fact. Over 50% of seniors are undernourished, even if they're eating regular meals. Why? Because our nutritional needs change dramatically as we age, yet many of us stick to the same eating habits we've had for decades. Dr. Lisa Chen, a leading nutritionist at NIH, explains, after 70, your body needs fewer calories but more nutrients. It's like upgrading your fuel. You might need less quantity, but the quality becomes crucial. Her research shows that proper nutrition can add up to a decade of healthy living to your lifespan. James's journey with nutrition began with a simple realization. I was eating 3 meals a day, but mostly processed foods and TV dinners, he shares. I felt tired all the time, and my doctor said my blood work showed several nutrient deficiencies. That was my turning point. The key to better nutrition isn't complicated diets or expensive supplements. It starts with simple, wholesome foods. James began by replacing one processed meal with fresh alternatives each week. He started having oatmeal with berries instead of sugary cereals, and grilled chicken with vegetables instead of frozen dinners. Equally important is hydration. Many seniors don't realize they're chronically dehydrated, Dr. Chen notes. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. James found an easy solution. He keeps a water bottle with time markers, ensuring he drinks throughout the day, not just at meals. Here's what worked for James. He prepares simple meals using colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. He makes extra portions for easy leftovers. I'm not a chef, he laughs, but I can make a decent chicken and vegetable stir-fry. My grandkids even ask for seconds. The results speak for themselves. Within months, James's energy improved, his mind felt clearer, and his doctor noticed better lab results. Food has become my medicine, he says. And the best part? It's delicious medicine. Remember, it's never too late to improve your nutrition. Start with one small change this week. Maybe switch your afternoon snack to fruit and nuts, or add an extra glass of water with each meal. These small changes add up to big results over time. What's your favorite healthy meal that's easy to prepare? Share in the comments below. We can all learn from each other's kitchen wisdom. Speaking of sharing, let's move on to our next secret, one that's just as nourishing as healthy food, but in a completely different way. It's something many seniors overlook, yet it could be the key to not just a longer life, but a happier one. Fourth, social connection. Did you know that loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? Recent UCLA research reveals a silent epidemic affecting seniors across America: social isolation. But here's what's truly remarkable. Strong social connections can add up to 7 years to your life after 70. Dr. Rachel Thompson, a UCLA social gerontologist, shares something fascinating. Our research shows that seniors with strong social connections have better immune systems, lower rates of depression, and sharper cognitive function. It's as if friendship becomes a shield protecting both mind and body. For James, this revelation came after his wife passed away. "I found myself spending days without speaking to anyone," he recalls. "My daughter would call, but otherwise I was completely isolated. I didn't realize how much this was affecting my health until my doctor mentioned my blood pressure was rising." The turning point came when James spotted a flyer for a local book club at his library. "I almost didn't go," he admits. Walking into a room full of strangers at 74 felt intimidating, but it turned out to be one of the best decisions I've ever made. That single step led to weekly discussions about books, which evolved into coffee meetups and new friendships. Today, James's social calendar keeps him busier than ever. He joined a walking group, volunteers at the community center twice a week, and hosts a monthly game night. These aren't just activities, he explains. They're lifelines. Every laugh shared, every conversation had, makes me feel more alive. You don't need a packed social calendar to benefit from connections. Start small, perhaps a weekly phone call with an old friend, joining a church group, or taking a class at your local senior center. Virtual connections count too. Many seniors find community through online book clubs or video chat groups with family. The key is consistency, James shares. It's not about how many friends you have, but about maintaining regular, meaningful connections. Even my weekly chat with the grocery store clerk has become something I look forward to. What's your favorite way to stay connected? Do you have a special group or activity that brings joy to your life? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else to take that first step toward connection. Now, let's explore our next secret, one that goes hand in hand with social connection and can dramatically impact your longevity. It's something James discovered that changed not just his health, but his entire outlook on life. 5. Stress management. Here's something that might surprise you. Chronic stress could be taking years off your life, especially after 70. Groundbreaking research from Johns Hopkins Medicine shows that stress doesn't just make you feel anxious, it actually accelerates aging at a cellular level. But there's encouraging news. Simple stress management techniques can help reverse this effect. Dr. William Harrison from Johns Hopkins explains, "When we studied seniors who practiced regular stress management, we found their biological age was often years younger than their chronological age. It's like turning back the clock through relaxation." James discovered this truth during a particularly stressful period. "After retirement, I worried constantly about everything: my health, my finances, my future. My doctor said my stress levels were affecting my heart health," he shares. "That's when I knew I needed to make a change." The solution turned out to be simpler than he expected. James started with just 5 minutes of deep breathing each morning. "I'd sit in my favorite chair, close my eyes, and focus on my breath," he explains. "At first, it felt strange, like I wasn't doing enough, but gradually, I noticed I was sleeping better and feeling more peaceful. Over time, James developed what he calls his calm routine. He starts each day with gentle stretching and deep breathing. During stressful moments, he steps outside for fresh air and practices counting his breaths. In the evening, he spends time listening to soft music or doing simple meditation exercises he learned from a free community class. The transformation wasn't just mental, James notes. My blood pressure improved, my digestion got better, and my family says I seem years younger. I've learned that stress management isn't about eliminating stress. It's about handling it better. Recent studies confirm that even simple relaxation techniques can lower inflammation, improve heart health, and enhance immune function in seniors. You don't need expensive equipment or complicated techniques. Start with what feels comfortable, maybe a peaceful walk, gentle stretching, or just sitting quietly for a few minutes each day. What's your favorite way to find calm during stressful times? Perhaps you garden, pray, or listen to music. Share your stress relief tips in the comments below. Your method might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. Now, let's explore our final secret, one that ties everything together and gives all these healthy habits a deeper meaning. It's the discovery that truly transformed James's life, and it could do the same for you. 6. Finding purpose. Our final secret might be the most powerful of all. Stanford University's landmark longevity study revealed something remarkable. Seniors with a strong sense of purpose live an average of 7 to 10 years longer than those without one. After 70, having a reason to wake up each morning becomes more than just motivation. It becomes medicine for your soul. Dr. Sarah Martinez, lead researcher at Stanford Center for Longevity, explains, "When we studied centenarians, people who live past 100, we found that 90% of them shared one common trait, a clear sense of purpose that kept them engaged in life. It's as if purpose itself becomes a prescription for longevity." For James, finding purpose began with a simple notebook. "After implementing all these healthy habits, I still felt something was missing," he recalls. "One day, my granddaughter asked about my life stories, and that sparked an idea. I started writing my memoirs, not just for myself, but as a legacy for my family." What began as simple storytelling evolved into something bigger. James started volunteering at the local elementary school, sharing his teaching experience with a new generation. "Seeing those young faces light up when I help them with reading, it gives me a reason to get up every morning," he beams. "I might be retired, but I'm not finished contributing to the world." Finding your purpose doesn't require grand gestures. It could be tending a community garden, mentoring young professionals in your former field, or organizing family gatherings. The key is connecting with something larger than yourself. As James says, it's about asking yourself, what difference can I make today, no matter how small? Research shows that purpose manifests differently for everyone. Some find it in creative pursuits like painting or writing. Others discover it through volunteer work or being active grandparents. The common thread is engagement with life and connection to others. What gives your life meaning? What makes you excited to start each day? Share your purpose in the comments below. Your story might be the inspiration someone else needs to find their own path. As we wrap up these 6 secrets to longevity, remember that James's transformation didn't happen overnight. It began with small steps, each building upon the last, guided by a newfound sense of purpose. James's journey from feeling worn down at 74 to thriving in his golden years shows us what's possible. Through proactive health monitoring, strategic movement, proper nutrition, social connections, stress management, and finding purpose, he created a blueprint for living beyond 100. His transformation wasn't about dramatic changes. It was about consistent, small steps in the right direction. Remember, it's never too late to start your own journey to a longer, more vibrant life. Which of these 6 secrets will you begin with today? Share your choice in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on thriving in your golden years. Together, let's rewrite what aging looks like.